Listen up, there's not a moment to spare. It's quite a drop from the top, so how you feeling down there? It's a cold, cruel, harsh reality. Caught, stuck here with your enemies. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies. You started something that you just couldn't stop. You turned the ones that you love into the angriest mob. And the one last wish is that you pay for it. And there's no way you're getting out of this. Who do you think you are? Tearing us all apart. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies, enemies. Where did you think you could go? 'Cause everyone already knows it's 20 to 1. Yeah, so you better run. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, but you get nothing from me. You got the world on its knees. You're taking all that you please. You want more, you get nothing from me. You like the burden we bear. You love the hate that we share. You want more, you get nothing from me. But enemies, enemies, enemies.
If you smell what the rock is cooking. I hear voices in my head. They counsel me. They understand. They talk to me. You got your rules and your religion, all designed to keep you safe. But when rules start getting broken, you start questioning your faith. I have a voice that is my savior, hates to love and loves.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to yet another WWE Wrestling Talk Show with Reese Rock Jones and
John Randy Smith.
today we are here to discuss WWE Fastlane, aka Sunday Night Raw, along with the Monday Night Raw after the event, and how WrestleMania is slowly being built up on the Raw side. So let's start things off with how things went at Fastlane.
Final main stop. WrestleMania.
So we start off with the pre-show / kickoff show, which had a cruiserweight tag team match on it.
Yes. A team TJ Perkins against Brian Kent.
Actually, it was Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa against Brian Kendrick and Nomad.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
And this match wasn't that good,
No.
but the winners were Rich Swann and Akira Tozawa. The main show started off with the match with the Samoan submission machine, or the Destroyer as he is at times, Samoa Joe, taking on everyone's favourite boy, Sami Zayn. As much as it pains me to say it, I found this match to be relatively one-sided.
Match.
Because despite getting a bit of offense in and kicking out of the Thunderbomb, if he actually managed to hit it,
Yes.
it was ultimately the chokehold, the same chokehold which took Seth Rollins out of action yet again, which helped Samoa Joe win this match by a technical submission, because while Sami Zayn didn't tap out, he passed out.
So, the next match.
The next we moved on to the Raw Tag Team Championship match, with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson defending against Enzo Amore and Big Cass. Now, in classic tag team fashion, and especially with these teams, Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson spent much of the match isolating Enzo Amore from Big Cass. So it was a one-sided deal, and towards the end, when Big Cass actually got the tag in, it looked like the titles were going to change hands, because they actually managed to hit their finishing move, the Bush Shakalaka, however it's pronounced, and got a close 2 count before one of them was interrupted and pulled off. But then the controversial ending to the match came when Enzo was on the receiving end of a kick from Luke Gallows, I believe, and went into a cover. However, Enzo did manage to get his foot on the rope, only for it to be pushed off by Carl Anderson just before the 3 count.
Just.
So, still the Raw Tag Team Champions are Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson.
See what is the tag team champions do.
Next, we move on to a first of 2 women's matches, when the Boss, Sasha Banks, took on the girl which is not like most girls,
No, most certainly.
Nia Jax. And in similar fashion to what happened at the Royal Rumble when these two squared off, this match was like 70-30% Nia Jax.
Up until the one key point.
Yes, because towards the end of the match, when it looked like that Nia Jax was going to win, I think she spent too much time showboating, which is a rookie mistake if you can actually call Nia Jax a rookie.
Richie Atkinson.
Only to be caught in a roll-up and for Sasha Banks to score the pinfall. Now, I have heard rumours that this was a botched finish and that Sasha Banks was supposed to grab the bottom rope to give herself some leverage.
She missed it. So,
But like we said, Sasha Banks came out victorious, and it wasn't the last we'd see of her at Fastlane, but we'll get to that in a while. Next, we had two matches that came out of nowhere.
oh, okay, see my catchphrase there, I get you there.
When Jinder Mahal and Rusev came down to the ring, after being told they would both have some singles action. However, before any match could get underway, they took to beating up each other.
Yeah, they did.
Jinder Mahal took out Rusev, got back into the ring, and was introduced to his opponent, Double O Cesaro.
Yes. Let's just say things did not end well.
No, it was I want to say it was a good match, but it wasn't. It was a okay match that we would expect to see on an episode of Raw.
Not a pay-per-view.
But in the end, the winner of the match was Cesaro.
As to be expected.
Now, following this, Rusev got back into the ring and beat up Jinder Mahal.
Hinting the end of that partnership.
And then Rusev's opponent was revealed to be The Big Show.
The world's largest athlete.
Now, we know that Big Show and Rusev have gone at it several times. But yet again, this is a match which we would expect to see on Raw, not a pay-per-view quality level match.
No.
But after three, not one, not two, but three chokeslams, followed by a knockout punch,
Double ow.
the Big Show would pick up the victory.
So it looks like we might be seeing Rusev for a while.
Now, next was the match which, in many fans' opinion,
Was
match of the night. And it was the Cruiserweight Championship match between Neville and the gentleman Jack Gallagher.
if you were wondering why it was called Match of the Night, here is the reason why.
Because this match was full of amazing spots. It was almost like going back in time to the Cruiserweights of like 10 years ago.
Absolutely. But the eventual winner of the match was
The eventual winner of the match was Neville, but to do it, he had to pull out a move we haven't seen him utilise in a while, and that was his old finishing move of the Red Arrow.
Deja vu, is it not?
Next, we moved on to a match which I think people were expecting a different outcome.
You can say that.
When Roman Reigns went one-on-one with Braun Strowman.
Yes, he did that.
And whilst this match was entertaining and good, it had several spots. One specific spot with Braun Strowman power slamming Roman Reigns through the announce table.
Ouch.
The thing which amazed practically everyone was when Roman Reigns got knocked down after practically running into a brick wall. But then, for some bizarre reason, Braun Strowman decided to play high flyer and attempted some kind of Eddie Guerrero style splash or frog splash from the top rope.
But Roman Reigns saw it coming and countered it with a two-man punch.
After rolling out of the way and then hitting him with a second spear because Strowman had kicked out of the first one, picked up the 1, 2, 3. And considering how dominant Strowman had been over Reigns in this rivalry, now next we moved on to the Raw Women's Championship match when Charlotte Flair cast in her rematch clause, not the Money in the Bank, a rematch clause, to face Bayley. Now, these two go all the way back to the NXT days. And this match is, well, entertaining. You can see that Charlotte was confident in the showboat because let's remember Charlotte walked into this match with a 16-0 undefeated streak in one-on-one pay-per-view matches, 15 of them being championship matches.
Yes, but here is the factor.
The difference maker in this match was two things. One was, as Charlotte was making her entrance, she sent Dana Brooke to the back. Was the reappearance of Bayley's friend, Sasha Banks. And when Sasha Banks made her appearance, it was a bit of a weird thing, because they started brawling for a bit on the outside, in clear view of the referee, I may add.
Yes, sir. It's one of the
And then at a point, back in the ring, Charlotte had Bayley in a roll-up, but had the tights. Sasha Banks points this out to the referee. The referee stops counting and makes Charlotte let go. And then they laid into a Bayley to belly and the 1, 2, 3. So just like when she won the championship, Bayley can give a slight assist to Sasha Banks, which is unfortunate because I really like Bayley and I would like her to win these kind of matches by herself. Which also means that the 16th or 17th match was not the one for Charlotte. And what is it with the flares and 16?
I honestly don't know.
But in any event, we go on to the main event of the evening, if you can call it that. Goldberg would challenge Kevin Owens for the WWE Universal Championship. What can I say about this?
Yeah, what can I say?
Okay, both superstars make their entrance.
Yeah.
After the announcements, Kevin Owens walks outside of the ring, going round and round, comes in, goes back out, comes in, goes back out. It was almost like he was trying to wind up Goldberg, but ended up winding himself up. So when he comes back into the ring, all fired up, tells the referee to ring the bell, we hear the music of Chris Jericho.
Down.
And Kevin Owens looks back at the entrance. We see Jericho on the top of the stage. Owens,
the bell rings.
Owens turns back, is met with a spear into a jackhammer, and the 1, 2, 3, and the winner of that match and new Universal Champion in 22 seconds. Less than half of the time it took him to beat Brock Lesnar at Survivor Series is Goldberg.
First championship in WWE in 14 years.
Well, 13 and a half years, 14 years.
Well, we'll get that shortly.
So that was what happened at Fastlane. Now, the following night on Raw, we would have several events take place that would slowly build up the WrestleMania card.
Start on the Raw side.
Well, this is a Raw pay-per-view, so we are going to start on the Raw side. We're not allowed to mention the A show or the Blue show.
Okay, that's fine.
Of course, we already knew that Goldberg and Brock Lesnar would face off at WrestleMania. That match is now a Universal Championship match. So Goldberg comes out on Raw, cuts a promo, does all the stuff he's done on Raw in his appearances. Then we see Paul Heyman come out to the stage and announce Goldberg's opponent, Brock Lesnar. And Brock Lesnar comes out, goes into the ring, and basically gives Goldberg an F5. So for the first time since coming back into the business, Goldberg took a move. Also, we had Chris Jericho come out and demand an explanation from Kevin Owens regarding the Best of All Friendship disaster. Kevin Owens came out and basically said that Chris Jericho was never his best friend. He was just a tool to keep the championship, and as soon as he accepted the match with Goldberg, he became a nuisance rather than a help, which is basically what we all saw coming. So Jericho challenges Owens to a match at WrestleMania, which Owens accepts, but only if it's a United States Championship match.
And which Chris Jericho accepted.
Then later on in the evening on Raw, we had another tag team championship match with Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson taking on Enzo and Cass.
Yep.
Only this time we would have former champions Cesaro and Sheamus interfere.
Which the match out.
So Mick Foley makes a #1 contenders match for this coming Monday night to decide which team will face Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson at WrestleMania.
That is big talking was at the end of Raw.
Wait for that. We still got one other bit of Raw news to say before we get to the big bits.
Oh yeah, it was.
Well, Bailey came out to the ring basically to celebrate winning at Fastlane. Mick Foley comes out and says, "You won at Fastlane. You're going into WrestleMania as the Raw Women's Champion." Almost was like, "Who do you want to face?" So Sasha Banks comes out and basically pitches the idea of the best friends of Bailey and Sasha Banks going one-on-one for the championship. This prompts Charlotte to come out and say, not gonna happen. The only reason Bailey won is because you got involved. This then prompts Miss McMahon, aka Stephanie, to come out and join in, to a chorus of CM Punk chants, I may add.
Yes.
And basically say that Charlotte was going to be in the match for the Raw Women's Championship at WrestleMania. But if Sasha Banks could defeat Bailey in a one-on-one match, the match would be made a triple threat match.
But whether.
So, Bailey took on Sasha Banks in a match with Charlotte at ringside. Charlotte attempted to screw Sasha because she did not want a triple threat match, but Charlotte and Sasha Banks ends up winning, and after that Charlotte comes into the ring and attacks both of them. So at WrestleMania we will see a triple threat match for the Raw Women's Championship for the second year in a row, and it will be 2/3 the same.
Yes, same indeed.
But as we briefly mentioned earlier, the big news came at the end of Raw.
Braun Strowman came out.
Yes, Braun Strowman came out to the ring and basically calls out Roman Reigns, saying that he wants to finish what happened last night. Well, we get the weird thing. It's almost like Roman Reigns' music starts, and then suddenly the gong goes off.
Oh dear.
And we're not sure whether that was a technical mishap backstage or whether it was a intentional thing, but the gong goes off. The Undertaker walks down to the ring. There's a stare off between Roman. Strowman backs off, and then Roman Reigns comes down to the ring. Basically, grabs the microphone, says, "Hey Undertaker, he wasn't calling you out, he was calling me out, and with all due respect, this is my yard now."
Oh, that chokeslam. See?
Yes, this, after the chokeslam, it looks more than likely that the two of them will meet at WrestleMania, where we will truly decide whose yard it is.
It's that.
So yes, so that's it for this episode. We will be coming at you again later in the month for 3 shows in quick succession, in being the WWE Hall of Fame Class of 2017, NXT TakeOver Orlando
Yes, and most importantly, WrestleMania.
itself.
So until then,
He's been,
Sean Wayne.
and I've been Luis Rock Jones, and we will see you all next time.